This is Larry Collmus high atop Churchill Downs, getting ready for not just any Kentucky Derby, but Tom Carpenter's 60th straight Kentucky Derby. They're all in line, and we are ready for the start. They're off in the Kentucky Derby. And it is proud Clarion who bounds out of the gate to get things started. Right behind him in second is Forward Pass. Majestic Prince in behind the top two will sit back running in third position. And now we're into the 70s and Dust Commander will lead the way. Canyon Arrow is in behind Dust Commander. And then come Riva Ridge and Secretariat. Ron Turcotte has Secretariat in a perfect spot here in behind them as they race past section 117. And then comes Cannonade and Foolish Pleasure in the right together with Bold Forbes in behind them. Then Seattle Slew. John Cruget's got Seattle Slew in behind a wall of horses. And the kid, Steve Cawthon, has affirmed right alongside. Then comes the Bid in behind them, and Genuine Risk, a filly, takes them into the 80s as they make their way around that turn. Pleasant Colony sits behind them. Late-running Gato del Sol and Sonny's Halo waiting and biding their time, while Swale is in behind a wall of horses and Spendabuck is out there flashing his speed as they continue their journey through the 80s. And then Ferdinand and Ali Sheben, they'll meet later. They're right together with Winning Colors, another filly, catching up to them on the outside. Sunday Silence getting it done before he heads to Japan. Unbridled is in behind them as we hit the 90s and enter the far turn and strike the gold. And Nick Zito now take command as they make their way into the turn. Lily T is next. And then Gopher Gin, who's in behind Sea Hero. Thunder Gulch has appeared on the scene behind him. Grindstone and Silver Charm are next. And then comes Real Quiet and Charismatic as they enter the far turn and they enter the 2000s. Fusaichi Pegasus is in charge. And Monarchos ran so fast in behind them. War Emblem is in behind horses. Funny Side, Smarty Jones. Here comes Smarty Jones on the outside. Giacomo in behind them. Barbaro in behind that group. Street Sense. And then comes Big Brown and Mind That Bird in behind them. Super Saver comes charging up the rail in the slop. And then it's back to Animal Kingdom. And that was the first one I called. And then I'll Have Another, followed by Orb, who's moving in the center of the track. California Chrome roaring out there with speed. Another Triple Crown winner. It's American Pharaoh. Nyquist in behind them. Then comes Always Dreaming, followed by Justify. Country House, what happened to the other horse? And then, where'd everybody go? Where'd everybody go? Who's that guy up in the lift at the VFW watching this race? He must be an authentic racing fan. And Mandaloon is next. Rich Strike, really? And then comes Mage, Mystic Dan, and they're coming to the finish. And Sovereignty is the last one. But number 60 is going to be too close to call. Congrats, Tom, on 60 years. Can't wait to see you in Louisville.